are getting fired when I get my cast here. When I get I need you right here.
Don't touch me.
Right now, I'm not firing because I need them. But the second I don't need you, buddy, you're out of here. No, that's a fact. I'll take that. That's the part that no matter what happens
at all, you
know how I feel about you, even if I gotta. You know what I mean?
You gotta do what you gotta do, hey.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a headache. It's a headache dealing with.
Hey, and welcome to Lena Listens. My name is Lena, coming to y'all with my thoughts and reviews about the JBP. You guys, we're just going to jump right into this thing. So much was said in this episode, whether you had to piece it together or it was blatant. Nonetheless, they was up there giving the real spill, and body language and facial expressions were at an all-time high. I should have known the episode was going to be something else based on the way it came on. 1, new couch alert. Joe got a new love seat, and the Newark boys' couch is coming in 2 weeks, Joe says. 2, lots of mention of Mel's name today. Started out with Joe telling Ice to have a seat in Mel's spot to see how the new couch feels. 3, Ish was in his seat working on his big old laptop like, sir, there's a table off to the side. Sit at the table. 4, Flip was late. They had a lot going on, nothing on the board, and when there's nothing on the board, that's when we get the real conversations. People just saying what they want and asking any old thing on the fly. We'll get to that in a bit. Almost everyone was up there shooting at each other, sly remarks and all. Imani wasn't on the main, so they couldn't get on him, so they got on each other. The heat was on everyone at this point, and that heat was shifted onto Ish. Ish had an access wristband on from the complex event he attended the night prior, and of course Flip and Joe got on him about it. Flip said, I see you, build your stuff, and try to dap him up. We all know what that means. We all have the internet. We see Ish out here getting to these interviews and speaking engagements, and as he should, let people have their own ventures outside of the network, outside of the pod. Both things can be done successfully if time is managed properly. If they do that pop-up show, Ish, sell your merch. You know how many times I buy merch after a concert? I just bought a t-shirt from the Deion Cole show from the opening act. The line was crazy, but they kept it moving, so yeah, Ish, get to it. Just when we thought Joe was going to intro prize picks, he pulls this.
All right, it's time for my favorite part of the show, prize picks. Psych. Me and Ish are shooting at each other. That's my real favorite part of the show.
I don't want to.
Now, who has copped more, please?
More?
Flip started egging it on, and Ish told Flip that he's always in grown man's business. Now, I know he probably didn't mean anything by it, but even I looked over from Water My Plants and was like, oh shoot, that was kind of crazy. Especially because Flip is hella grown himself. I haven't seen this episode yet. I can't wait for you to do so. Marc, ISO on Marc real fast, please. I love that you're a journalist because you be asking the questions most of us want to know or hear about on the pod. Thought-provoking questions that can stump you if you're not expecting it. And that's what happened when he asked Joe, would you allow that $20 million to leak? Joe said that's a good question. I can see that Joe was trying to answer this correctly. You know, he was taking his time with it, but it caught him off guard just a little bit. He said he can't give an honest answer on that until another 6 to 12 months, and that he leaked it, so it's not a secret. That's what he said. But once Flip turned to him and started asking more questions, Joe made a face. But Joe was able to answer the questions and said that he sees both sides of Marc's question. Between Marc's questions and his quick remarks to people's situations up there, I see why Joe was concerned about Marc when he called a Chargers while sitting in the high stool. Joe said this gotta be how Phil Jackson felt when Kobe went down, my star player. Everyone was laughing except for Flip. He be catching these remarks too, and his facial expressions gives us the response in real time every time. Let's keep it on Flip for just a moment. As y'all saw in that video I introed with, Joe said once his cast gets here. Cast. So we're assuming more than one person. Who all will be replaced, if any? Will there be swapping co-hosts? So many questions could be had. There was a whole lot of contract talk by Flip alluding to when he leaves, if he gets fired. Now, I know we've heard this all before, Sonny Anderson voice, but this felt serious. If we strip away the laughs and the smiles, it sounds like something is going on. But like I said before, this can all be nothing. Just talk for all we know. We don't know squat until they tell us otherwise, or until we see it on our own screens in real time. They touched on Mel's tonight's conversation states without saying Mel's name. Flip said, "Did you zoom in? Are the dates the same as here?" You know, they were jokey about it, and Flip asked Ish about it. Ish basically said, "I can see why Joe would care, but I don't know why you would care or why you should." Quick ISO for Mel. If and when Mel comes back to the pod, things would definitely need to change. You know, her absence was loud whether people want her up there or not. There's not a single day that people aren't checking for Mel, not a single pod. You look in the comments and a lot of people have the same tune. Where's Mel? When is she coming back? And it's not just the ladies. The fellas are asking too. If there's turmoil as to why she's not there, then maybe have an ISO moment for her when she returns. Give her the uninterrupted floor. Everyone hear each other out. Let people finish their thoughts, etc., etc. Because whether she's there or not, she's getting to a bag everywhere else, hot and bothered. Tonight's conversation, movie deals, awards, say what you want, but she's making moves out here. Again, we all have the internet. We see it for ourselves. This was a loaded pod, you guys. I'm not even going to hold y'all. A lot was going on from start to finish. There's so many takeaways from this one. If you've seen the episode already, drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're catching it tomorrow or after, be sure to spin back and let me know what your thoughts are about this episode. I uploaded the Patreon recap not so long ago, so if you missed that, I'll be sure to link it at the end of this video. I definitely had time today. We got a lot done today. You know, so if you're feeling the content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Bye.